Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there.
I have a challenge for today's episode.
Oh,
You've already failed it.
Aye.
From my mother.
No swearing.
No swearing. She basically, so my dad's been listening to it on Spotify and YouTube. And I was like, why listen to both? She said, so you get the extra view. And I was like, oh, you get it.
Ah, bless
You
him.
get it.
Bless him.
And then, you know, also, they've been away for the night. They went to only like Bearsco away, so not far.
Bearsco?
For the night in the caravan. And obviously my dad's got in the car after it. Window was open because it was warm. Blasting out. And it's just me and you ranting, swearing everything. To the point where people on the campsite probably turned and just looked at them in disgust. So mum was like, yeah, can you try and swear less? And I went, yeah, where's the fun in that? She went, all right, try and swear not at all. And I was like, you know what? I reckon we could do this.
Can we start from now?
No, we can't start.
Because I've already failed.
What I'll do is we get one, and I'll censor that one out.
Beep it.
I will beep it.
Beep it.
So like I beeped a part of last week for the first time ever.
I'm going to give you something else. Oh no, it might be alright.
No. Oh, I suppose yeah. Visuals are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
as long as they're not watching.
So I lose the ability to play. Hang on, let me work it out.
Oh.
1, 2,
With that guy.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
We can't play half the sound.
5. No, 5. I can't play. Probably the most common ones I do play as well.
Well,
So because I didn't put new ones on, I am a
Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
and it is also a little bit.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to play the Schofield on because it's so loud and the speakers are already loud as it is.
I mean, it's not swearing.
It's not, but it is very loud, and I'm also very conscious
True.
of the fact that Lucy.
Like. This
Oh.
pink one.
Yeah, the pink one is nice. How about that? Something that really upset my dad was when he learned that the Craig guy on TikTok makes a daft amount of money a year from literally just mixing stuff with months. Anyway,
the most recent one I watched is he did mix the hot chip challenge.
I've seen that.
And he couldn't.
Yeah, he couldn't do the second
No.
season.
I'd have thought it'd have died it out a little bit with the monster, but no,
Oh,
made
yeah,
it worse.
yeah.
I think.
I give that a -5 out of 10.
He only had one sip, and he was.
It's when he gave his mate the chip.
He only gave a piece of it.
Yeah.
And it's still hot.
And he was like, his mate was like, and he was like, he obviously thought he was
literally
pulling his
drinking
leg a
from the
bit.
shower.
Yeah. You get head in the shower like, ah. And then his little milk touched in him.
I'd have thought, it
Bless him.
might like cool it down a little bit, but no, it made it.
I think it could take some of the spice
Yeah.
away, but obviously no. I don't want to know, is it just pure pepper? Is that what it is? And just ground it
Yeah,
into a space for like a chip?
but he's making money off it,
Exactly, he's making daft money off it.
and he's mixing all sorts. He did one ages ago when he mixed all the flavors together.
See, that was fine.
Yeah,
That's mild.
but they keep bringing new flavors out.
Yeah.
So
Well, like, because he updates his rankings all the time, don't he? And
Yeah.
top ones the flavours. But then best one I've seen him do was maple syrup. He didn't just do like a bit of maple syrup, he poured the whole
I don't you feel
jar of maple syrup in with like a little bit of monster. And he was like, it's just sugar. And he downed it, and you could see him at the end. He's like, you could see him start shaking, like all the sugar.
Oh, he mixes War Patch Kids.
Seen that? Toxic Waste, he's done them as well.
Oh yeah, pure sugar.
So, because Lauren's annoyed me again, because once again I failed to prepare. So literally 3 hours ago I said, we might be able to record tonight. I'll speak to Lauren, let you know. And Lauren's that way. I'm not happy about it, but I'll allow it. And I was like, okay. So she's not happy about it, she's not happy at all, she's annoyed at me. So, I'm going to actually forward
It's
plan.
like that meme from 300 when he turns around and
I'm going to plan better. So, a bit like.
I mean, it is sort of me as well because I'm.
Yeah, well, it's that. Well, this is what says Lauren said. From September, we'll be fine. The Paisley goes to nursery.
Yeah.
So, I mean, late shifts where I start at 2.
Mm-hmm.
If Lauren's in work, Paisley's at nursery, and I'm in work at 2, we've got that 9 o'clock till whatever, depending if you're in work or not. Get it done.
Yeah.
Or if I'm off, I'm there as well. So I'll have a bit more wiggle room in that respect. Now, from September, we'll be smashing it. But because it's 6 weeks holidays, and it's going to be a bit more difficult because you're probably going to be busier. And I'm going to have not just one kid, but 2 kids to fight around. I have forward planned, and a bit like I did with Cahill, I'm going to get some other people in Discord calls at random times of the day when I can. So we've got backup episodes in case we go for a week and go, when are we going to do this? We can't, right? That one's going on. So, got a few people planned to do that with. Won't be the same. I'll be upset. But they've all got a purpose, reason behind it. It should give you a clue who the first person is. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding.
So without touching on too much on it, he's got some stuff coming up. He's made some decisions with where he wants to go with his content creation side of things. I'd rather let him explain. Well, and why not? We'll do it in our crazy, unique way. Well, just me. You won't be here. But if I can get you in, to be fair, I'll do that. But Callum has told me that he's going to come here one weekend. I was like, generally does. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to just tell you you're calling sick. It's a weekend. Like, you are calling in sick.
Okay.
You don't say anything. You are calling in sick.
Let me know if he tells you when.
I think
let me know.
It's at the end of the month. I'll let him.
And then I will book it. I will book it up.
So you're hearing Callum now.
Make a date, Callum.
Yeah. He's
tell him,
off.
and then he'll tell me.
Off, and he's booking off. I'll tell you exactly which date it is.
Fine.
So I need to check the actual dates, but my phone's over there and I can't ask.
Okay.
I need to check my road.
So we'll go in tomorrow then.
So, July. It's my birth month.
Finally catching up to us. Old.
I mean, I already am old.
Oh yeah. But
I've got the body of a 50-year-old. And then other parts of the body of a 60-year-old, like the ankles.
See, that's the thing. My mindset is still like early 20s, late teens.
Oh, mentally obsolete.
But my brain is physically early. Now I feel like I need to go.
Early shifts do it for me.
Yeah.
And because I don't go to bed straight away when I should do, probably like a bit earlier. But I want to spend a little bit of time with Lauren. Like last night. Last night.
Happy couples, eh?
Last night, we planned not to go to bed about 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm knackered, I'm going to go to bed at 9. And then I was like, oh, it's bin day tomorrow. So I sorted the bins out, did the recycling, then all the bits and bobs. I was like, oh, I'm on a course, I need to iron my shirt. Did all that. And then, like, Lucy was in her own clothes. She was bright clothes or PJ. So I was like, right, well then, Lauren found a blue top for her. I was like, that's crease, that's the only draw. Buying that, and then by the time it's like 10:15, I'm like, I've already lost an hour. I'm going to bed. Yeah. 10:30, get into bed. Lauren comes to bed as well. She's been feeling tired. So, like, for us, that's early for us. It should be earlier than that for an early shift, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then 5 to 12, Daisy woke up screaming. I was like, you want to try to go to bed early?
This is why I don't want kids. But not these sole reasons.
One of the many reasons.
Yeah, so, I would not.
He'd woke up after having a rather stinky poo. But because he tried to like move a nappy,
oh god,
he managed to get it on her hands and then on one hand and came into our room. And then I was like, right, actually I grabbed her and I went, what's wrong? Because she's going, ah! Like I thought it was like pins and needles.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oh. So I've got it on my hand. She's hit me once, so it's on this arm. I can see it. I'm like, right, hang on. So I literally go to Lauren, I need wipes. So she grabs all the paisley. I, right by the wrist, I go downstairs, get the wipes, come back up, clean her hands of poo, clean my hands of poo, and then take her to the bathroom to go wash her hands. She's kicking off at me. She doesn't want to wash her hands. I'm like, no, you have to wash your hands. So I washed my hands and go, see, look, no, she's like, no, I don't want to get wet. I'm like, I've had enough of this. Literally got soap on her hands and washed her hands for her. And then I washed my arm. Then I went and changed the bum. And then I was like, sorry, I'm going to sleep downstairs because I'm not having her in bed and kicking me for the next 4 hours. I need to sleep. I literally just put her in bed alone and I went downstairs and slept. And I got downstairs and I was like, I can still smell it on my own. So I had to get like industrial wipes out and just went, bah! That'll do.
Oh,
Kids. The joys of kids. It's pretty much.
Let the games begin.
I don't have the problem. I never will.
Say that. Just takes one bad or one very unfortunate one next time.
I am making sure.
Making sure.
If I ever get with someone.
2 bricks.
Yes.
Oh, an axe.
Choppy choppy. Tink.
Oh. Nope. 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 Have it. We talk about your axes. We should bring them in early.
Can do. If Why not?
Your axes have actually brought about Panda taking up axe throwing.
Has he?
So the other day, yeah. So he went with, I think he went with Dan. Could be wrong. He went with a friend anyway.
Yeah.
He went axe throwing in
Donny.
that general vicinity.
Yeah.
Doncaster, Sheffield, Nottingham, that general area
Yeah.
of the country.
Okay.
That's where he went. So yeah, I was like, and he's like, yeah, it's all Dutchy's fault. Dutchy's probably the main reason, like, because he makes it. His TikToks make it look good. Like, we wanted to try it, and they really enjoyed it. So I think they're going to start going regularly. So, Panda Pops, Dutchy does a league in Tamworth. There we go. You sign up to that. You might get to see Dutchy.
Find Lumberjacks on Facebook or Insta.
CML Dutch. He'll tell you where it is.
Yeah.
I'll give you the deets.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, lad.
Go ahead.
So, because it was very, very last minute, Dutchy didn't have a pop to bring, but
Nope.
he did have
I have my axes.
some very sharp objects. So,
come straight from League.
should we just start with the green axe?
The green one. So, this is basically a very generic draper. It says garden axe.
Garden axe.
Yeah. But
I mean, what lunatic is using that for the garden other than chopping logs?
no one.
I got long grass. Chop, 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 chop.
Got this off Amazon because you can buy axes off Amazon nowadays.
That's a scary thought as well.
But this is like the house. They call it the house axe in Lumberjacks, where I throw for League because they let customers throw it.
Right.
So they call it the house axe. But I bought it off Amazon, and it's nice and it's pretty heavy. It's not too heavy, but
I mean, as far
it's
as like,
heavier than other axes that are
Right,
the same
okay.
size.
okay.
So I've got
So I would say it's probably like a hammer weight.
yeah, feels like
a
a good
standard
yeah.
hammer.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty tough.
it's not as sharp as I thought it'd be.
Doesn't feel sharp, but it is.
Yeah, obviously,
When you throw it,
so obviously,
Obviously, when you throw
The
it, it will
force
hurt.
behind it, yeah.
It will hurt if you get it thrown at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have sharper axes.
sharp rack. That's another scary thought. As well.
Yeah. So I just throw that for generally going for the bullseyes.
Right,
Does
okay.
work. But yeah. And it does have a bit of damage. That's why it's a bandage on it.
Ah,
So when I threw doubles with it a while ago, obviously
caught it.
they always say have an axe for doubles because you get damage. You have the other person's axe hitting each other and all that.
Ah, okay,
So there's only a little chip on the back of it. I mean, I tend to have a love-hate relationship with it because my other axe that I used to throw at League a lot later, and it could only get me so far. And I went with that one. And it was a little bit heavy at first. I was fine with it. I was nailing bullseye. And did a marathon with that. And after a while, the arm is getting tired. I think.
Right, I'm with you.
After a while, throwing it's going everywhere. But I'm like, sometimes it'd be fine, and then sometimes it's.
Would you say then that maybe you should practice using your left hand
I've
a lot more? When it works.
to be honest, my left hand isn't that bad.
But what I mean is, so you wouldn't use it in the league, would you?
Yeah, no,
So if you practice more with your left, then you say you'd be more confident with it in the
yeah,
league.
not that bad with my left.
Then
actually.
yeah, then it's
But I
obviously.
know what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
so obviously, then if you're splitting it up,
Yeah.
like going right then left and right
Yeah.
then left, right then left, and in theory you shouldn't get quickly.
I mean,
Brains ish
literally train myself to be ambidextrous.
with an action.
Yeah.
It's like what football's doing it. Football's got to be ambidextrous with the feet.
But I get a lot of people when they come to throw, I ask them, are you right-handed or your left? And they go, I don't know. And I go, right-handed or
How do you
left-handed?
not know?
If you're ambidextrous, you'd be like, oh yeah, just try it with your right hand and then maybe
Try
your left hand and
left,
see which is better.
I mean, I daft it sounds.
Yeah,
In athletics, it's the same where people you'd sit there and go, like, which is your dominant foot?
yeah,
And they'd go, oh, it's me right, and you'd go right. Well, then, what is it?
Yeah.
Because it might not be. Just because like you pick with your right does not mean it's your dominant.
yeah.
So I'd just get them to stand still, and then I'd just push them, and then whichever one they put forward to
Yeah.
stop themselves with is normal.
See-
The more dominant foot. But then obviously with athletics, what you don't realise is that's the one that has to be. If it's like if you're a sprinter,
Yeah.
that's the one that has to be in the front block. Because it's your stronger leg to drive off with.
Yeah,
Power behind, and it's like, and trying to flip that switch. It's hard for people. They're like, no, I'd rather not. I'd rather have it the other way around because
Yeah.
I'd rather be stronger behind. Because I want to push off. It's like, but no, not where your force comes from. So, I mean, it could be the same accent. Just because you feel like you're right, your dominant hand. No, could actually be.
but my teaching methods are weird because, and I know they're weird. I've been doing it since I started becoming an instructor. I teach people to go stand still. With single-handed, double-handed as well.
Right.
Because there is, I throw for IETF competing, but there is Jack's Throwing League.
Right.
They compete standing still. In darts.
So you can't step forward at all.
No. But an IATF, but when I teach, standing still. And I said to him, you can step if you want, but I find it easier. If you just want it to stick on, just, yeah. I always say, like, because I'm right-handed, I put my lead up,
Right, okay, yeah.
sort of side on, then you can. But I always say, if you feel more comfortable leading with your left foot, you can. But I always find it a bit weird. Everyone's different. Then double-handed step.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have to step with a double. Yeah. But then when I'm on the festivals,
Yeah.
I always teach them to step.
Right.
I don't know why. It's weird because everyone finds it because targets are smaller.
Yeah.
Only slightly smaller. So I always teach them, oh yeah, just step 7 foot you are, step foot, put a foot. Lead with your right if you're right-handed. Step with your left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like go like I always say it's like a darts throw when let go when it's right. Put your foot down. But obviously in darts you don't. It's always similar. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, I throw darts and it feels like that. I say, oh yeah. Then you always get the people who flick it and it overspins. I'm
See,
like,
I know, like when we went for Stu Stag Do, I think that was my issue originally. I was overthrowing.
yeah. So if you overthrow and you either stop flicking it or you just go. They would say one step closer. If it overspins and it hits the head, so you need that one rotation. Throw it, one rotation. Overspinning, it hits the head,
Yeah.
go closer. Underspinning it, hit the hand. Some people it catches them off guard. So if it hits the handle, like yeah, you need to go back.
You
Go.
need it to spin more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they can't think. They just
Why?
go, oh, no, I need to go closer. I went, no.
Nope.
Just listen, just come back one step. They throw it, it lands.
Because if
And
you
they
go
go,
close, it's just going to hit the back of the
Yeah.
axle.
and they go, oh, yeah. I'm like,
Mm.
but then they go back after 5 minutes. It's usually the case of they go back to where, and then they can't stick it. And then they're like, oh, it's not working now. I'm like, why?
It's almost as if you have gone back to the place where it didn't work from before.
It happens so much. I just like, oh, budget.
Use your brain, person.
Yes.
Then that's your general
So
throwing.
that's my
axe.
general throwing axe that I use for league. I don't use it for my demonstration. That one,
Slightly.
it's called, yeah, the head is a little bit loose
Chipped a
because
bit.
I've thrown it quite a bit now. So this is,
Yike.
it's obviously designed for axe throwing
Yeah.
because it's a warrior's. It's called this one the Reaper. There is different ones. They make all sorts. I call this the Eater, obviously, because I got the one. I go for the clutches for this one because it's a slightly longer blade.
I see.
You've
just got to touch it, haven't you, with the clutch?
In the standard Surio set, yes.
Yeah, but then in
the Premier,
you've
got to cut all the way from top to bottom.
So obviously you need the bigger blade for that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Blade.
What would happen if your blade didn't actually fill the whole thing? But like, let's say it's up and then the blue's like that, so it's just above.
Yeah.
So would it still count because you've not cut it all the way through, but you've got the whole blade in it?
The clutch is small.
Ah, okay.
So, whereas the bullseye is quite big, the
Yeah.
clutch. Right, that big?
Right,
You know
okay.
what I mean? And then in standard, it's just a green circle. In Premier, they have a little white box inside. And I cut the circle out of the white box, top to bottom. Yep. So if we just touching it, it doesn't count. Premier rules, but I cut. Yeah. Some people throw the bullseye with that. It's fine, but then you have to be careful because it's a slightly bigger blade.
Yeah.
Majority of it might be outside the ball.
Right.
That's why some people tend to go with the small. It's a heavy one, yeah. Have
you not got covers for them, for the blades?
I do, but they're in work and I always forget.
Offensive weapon, that, mate. But not as offensive as the big boy.
Oh, so. But it's just. This is Big Chungus by Big Axe. And these are used for tiebreakers.
Okay.
So in a normal game, you get 3 rounds against a person. If it all ends up tied, so like if you tie all 3 rounds, or if you win a round and then the other person wins 1 round, tie it, middle round or whatever,
yeah,
you gotta go to Big Axe because you need a winner. So go to Big Axe. Yeah, basically, highest score wins.
Right.
So if I throw first
in 1 round,
yeah, I get a 5 in next person.
Oh, okay.
But if we get that same score,
and a bullseye's 5.
Yeah. Well, if we both get a 5, not an official rule, but it's like
an unwritten rule. You go for
clutch. Yeah. And if you miss like 3 in a row or 5 in a row, you go back down to bull.
Right, okay.
But yeah, so I went to qualify round 1 for the World Championship, and it was Premier rule set. Do 75 throws, I think, with normal axe on each target board. So it numbers axes when it got 4. Do what see basically just up to you. Yeah. Or your average. And you do 15 big axe throws. Come to find out, after it all, I got the 2nd highest big axe score in Europe. Now,
and the one that beat you?
One that beat you?
The one that beat you?
Yeah.
Was that was the same venue as well?
Same venue, Punisher. He was like one of the best. He's probably the best in the country.
I mean, I still disagree with his nickname, but okay.
So I thought I need to get my own big axe because I used the house big axe that they had.
It does in fact say Big Chungus on the handle.
A big Chungus sticker.
Well, that's right. So I'll take a photo of both sides of this axe.
Yeah.
It's got stickers on both sides. It's got Stormbreaker on it. What was that sticker?
That was the generic stick that came with it. Yeah, because I got it off Amazon as well. And I ripped it off, and it won't come off at all. Try and take it off, and it just. Yeah. I'll leave it. I'll have to get a sticker to go over it. Yeah. As you can see.
I was going to put it down.
Oh wait, okay. Bit of red on it.
Oh.
From when I've hit the bullseye in work. Oh. And it won't go away. I'm like, okay, that. Yeah.
I like how you've got Iron Burdened with Glorious Purpose as well.
I did decorate it with. I got them 2 at the same time, Stormbreaker. And then got given that from someone festival a while ago.
Glorious.
Yep. And then I bought Big Chungus.
Chungus is great.
Yeah.
I love Big Chungus. I'm all here for Big Chungus.
Know the Big Chungus meme? You know what it's about. If not, then get to know about it.
If you don't, get it in the bin.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
I was actually going. Were you sitting in the middle?
I was 4th before this week. I've lost a few today. Only just. In the league, it's 100% clutch. So at the end of each round,
You gotta go for
clutch points. If you miss, you get it. You get 7 points.
Yeah.
I think that's what's throwing me off because usually you gotta wait for the other person. If you're behind them, they do. If they stay down, you get a bullseye.
Then you go for it.
If they go for
You can just play
I can
safe.
just go, yeah. And that's how I mainly win, is going off them. If I'm winning, I just go, yeah, staying down, force them to go for clutch. They miss it. But because we're going for clutch, it's more pressure for you to hit the clutch. And hopefully win. Rely on them to miss and you get the clutch, or if you both miss, they lose. I think that's what's throwing me off. But I was 4th, and this week I don't know because the league wasn't updating as we were going. So I don't know where I am. But I've lost a few. But I've won a few today. Might be about. There was more.
Main thing is Dutchy is top half.
I don't do too bad. There's a big actually coming up. So, but suits me because using my days off are Tuesdays, Wednesdays off. So I think I'm guaranteed Wednesday off.
Yeah.
So I can do. I'll let my bosses know later.
Chelsea. See how Dutchy does.
When the other axes.
Oh.
Got another 3.
I'm enjoying the shop. I just realised I'm very more in the picture. I mean, I'm also leaning forward. Probably doesn't help at all. I might have to reposition the camera in part 2 slightly. And then at some point as well, I want to redo all the adverts because I realise that all my get in the bin stuff I've got is now either ripped, too small. I need to re-update my merch.
Okay.
And go from there. Play with the adverts again. Get the stupid animated GIF things to upload properly. All fun and game.
Yay.
The joys.
The joys.
The joys. The joys. The joys. Let's see how it goes. You know what I miss doing top 5s. We need more top 5s.
I think there is some on the thing.
So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to literally just take the Google link and just send it to as many people as work group stuff like that.
Every time you put it on Facebook and Twitter,
I
we do get some
yeah.
responses. So
I'm gonna and then ask certain people with Discord, can you do me a favor and just ask the fill it? Even if it doesn't have to be a get in the bin, it could literally be a confession. Even if you think it's boring, we'll still read it because we'll still somehow manage to dissect it and have a laugh of it. Even if it could literally be
could be anything.
I once stole a rubber from a post office. I will somehow make a joke out of it.
He said something. I can't. I'm not allowed because I'm not allowed to swear.
No.
It wasn't a swear word. It's what we call everyone.
Oh, yeah.
N word.
I mean, that's a poor choice of letters to give. I would have gone with the P word.
Not the one you're thinking.
Yeah.
The more of it's related to the that we call.
Alright. I'm happy now I've had my haircut.
I need mine.
Last week my plan was finish work Thursday, come home, get my haircut, finish work at 4, on the way home I was going to get my haircut, laughing, then leave work until 6:30. At that point, the barbers was closed.
God damn it.
That's all because of an incident in 56. Absolutely. Overturned lorry landed on a car, and the car set on fire. Fortunately enough, no serious injuries to anyone. And that lorry, literally the only bit of the car it did not land on was above the driver's seat.
Oh.
And obviously then the bonnet followed from there. So how the driver walked away, I don't know. How they were not severely injured, I don't know. They were out the car and then it set on fire. But, like, everything was like, tick box is good. And you sit there and, like, in terms of that, obviously the whole overturned vehicle and result of debris is not good. But that person should have gone home and gone, I would like to put these numbers on the lottery, please.
Oh boy.
For those who don't know, you have an instant where you cannot get past the front. You've got one or two options. It is either turn everything round, send it backwards, but then you can't just go turn yourself and go. You've got to escort them because otherwise, if you've got obviously you've got entrance slips and stuff like that, you don't want to send someone off the someone who to go off the wrong way. You don't want to go quick. People walking about and stuff like that. So yeah, you've got to be escorted. You can't only take a shot vehicles. Becomes an issue because maybe you turn 20 round.
Yeah.
And that 21st person's like, well, why aren't I going? You're like, because there's a process. Yeah. And then obviously, if you've got slip roads, you've got to go, well, if I move the slip road, that's good because then I've got more room for lorries to turn around. Yeah. Then again, because you've been doing like going in the list, and you get these people who like now have to wait longer. No, you can't win. You can't. And the other option, which is easier, but a massive inconvenience for those at the back when they get to the front, is what they did in the end here. Like, once we put the fire out, we'll cut the barrier. It's flat anyway, there's no issue, and it's like solid tarmac concrete. It's not like it's grass verge. We literally just went, we'll just cut it. We had to close out on the opposite side because there was debris in 3, so it was just a case of turn around and come down and lane the opposite way, which was what they did. So obviously they turned everyone at the front, everyone at the back saying, oh yeah, we're going, and obviously they got to where it was and then they've had to turn around and come back. And it's like, in that situation, obviously you can understand why it's annoying, but got to do what you can do. Ah well.
Oh well.
Ah well. So, I don't want it to be too long this week because I've already annoyed Lauren enough. So we'll call that part 1.
Yep.
Come back for correspondence time.
Yeah.
And you have to pick out ones that got no swear words in.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. I would just skip over. I'll be like,
It's gonna be hard. I'm so funny.
Did anything about sexual innuendo?
No. We did not say anything about sexual innuendos. Oh, can I just point out? Why am I saying that way? They're a very sexy Boba Fett t-shirt.
While we're honest, there is something about Star Wars and some of these confessions.
What's that? Confession? Oh, if someone's got a Star Wars related confession, it's gone one of 2 things. It's either that they enjoy dressing up as Darth Vader and scaring kids, or they enjoy or they enjoy someone dressed up as Princess Leia. One of the 2. I don't get it. There's too much metal on that bikini. How is it sexy? It's gonna get in the way.
All I can think about is the Family Guy where Peter's not Boba Fett, Jabba the Hutt. And how do you have a nipple pinchy?
Yeah. Join us in part 2, where we try and not swear again.
I'm gonna try. No promises.
No promises. But we did well. First half, 1 swear. And that's before I told you no swear.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not my fault.
So, Sue, you know when you said we can't swear? And
he could have warned me beforehand.
I could have, but I thought not to.
Set me up with this.
I did. I set you up to fail mahoosively. Get it in the bin. The problem is the get in the bin is right next to the Conor McGregor one.
One wrong.
One wrong finger. That's what she said! I'm in trouble. Literally, and then the funny thing about the one finger is on the other side of getting the bin is.
Must be my mate. No, listen, from start to finish, we absolutely fingered them. It was brilliant.
So yeah, one wrong finger, and it's going wrong either way. Because below it is the rock, and above it is
embarrassing.
So either way, Either way, there'll be a mistake.
I can't wait. Wait for it, and I'll be like, ha.
I failed. I mean, I made it through 37 minutes, so that's fair. I did very well. Go in. Good boy.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Just
It's
rude.
my only
She's
way.
so rude.
My only way of
So
swearing.
rude. Join part 2.
Yeah.
A few moments later. Later.
Loud is it?
That's
Why
loud
are you
as-
doing that, sir?
I had the greatest moment of my life in Callum Stream the other day. Playing Only Up, have you seen it?
I've seen clips of it.
Okay, so Callum got pretty much near the top, completed it,
Okay.
and the foolish boy had set up a target. So for every 5 subs he would jump, and the rule was whenever it came in, he literally just jumps. He's not allowed to try and grab anything. He's just got to let the guy fall, and when he stops, he stops.
Yeah.
And so he was like, right, okay. Me being me, I dropped 5 subs at the very start. 5 bombed him, ground level. I went, because you can't jump, I will tell you when to.
Oh no.
And he was like, oh no. So that became the unofficial rule. If you dropped the 5 bomb, you could choose when he jumped.
Yeah.
So I know he's completed it, so I know he can get to the top. I know he knows all the routes where and there's one specific point where you jump on it, so it's like 2 plates, one's a pizza, one's a beer glass, and if you jump on one of them, you just fall. But the way you fall, it pushes you away from everything.
Right.
So you go right down to the bottom, and that must be about, I'd say 6/8 towards the top. So he's like, he's getting to it, and then he goes another way, and I was like, I didn't even exist. It's a shortcut way, and there's loads of shortcuts through it. I was like, no. And he fell, and there's a bit of a maze, and I looked and I went, from there, he's going to be in trouble if I tell him to jump. I was like, Callum, stop! And he knew what was coming, because I told him I'd play the bang sound that he's got when I want him to jump, so I played it, and he was like, are you serious? And I went, yes, but first, picked a song request and picked Jump Around. So he's like, oh.
You evil man.
And I went, now just yeet yourself off the side. He jumps. He fell a good distance, but not enough that I want him to fall.
Right,
and I was like, oh. So I just dropped another 5 and went, and again.
Evil man.
So I was gone. I was rinsed. Absolute dying of laughter. He's like, you can just see his face. He's like, oh. So he jumps again and he falls so far. Because from where he was then, it's literally the point of, it's just a straight drop for most of it. And he lands on a section. I'm like, that was brilliant. Everyone's like going like, perfect. The song, everything, blah, blah. And then, is it Crazy Loon or whatever the name is? They drop 5 and like, and again, you go, and again.
And again, back to the big one.
And he literally, he's like, you've got the favela, the pipes, the train station, and then whatever's after the train station, that's basically where he landed. He was pretty much at the bottom again. And he was like, oh.
Let the man play, come on.
So I'll ask him. I think it's going to have to be a YouTube clip for him because it's so long. And if he does put it on YouTube sometime soon, I'll put the link in the description to it because it is perfect. It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm nice to you, Colin. I don't that stuff to you. Probably because I'm not in his streams enough to do it.
But the problem was, he'd also set up a target of if he got 40 subs, you'd just reset the game. And by that point, he must have been like 3 subs off having to reset. And then I think he got higher up, and someone gifted 3 subs. He was like, oh, F4. Done.
Done.
Oh, it was worth it. It was really worth it.
Evil.
I am evil. When you've got a chance like that, though, because I said to him, I said, I might do it as a channel. If I play it, I might do it as a channel point, just jump.
Yeah.
I was like, but something daft like 50k. Because I only know 4 people who've got it.
Yeah.
I know Lou's got it. I think you've got it. Anna's got it. Popper's got it. Maybe Bob. Maybe Bob as well. But I don't think anyone else has got the 50. So you would not be getting them back from me. Hell no!
Hell no.
Hell
To the
no!
no. Right, so what should we...
Hey, you want? Are we allowed to do Am I the Ace? Is it technically a swear word? I don't think we've got any too bad, have we? It's probably you're supposed
I've
to...
forgotten to delete the ones from last week.
Oh,
So,
great.
there's no Am I the
Am I the Ace?
A-holes.
Good. I need to write down what sound words I need to sort, to be fair. Oh my god, my liver
Still got a
time.
few
Hit me like a
questions.
wave. That beer. It is, the beer set me off.
Yeah, got a few.
It looks wonky now. If you got OCD, tough. Our table, do what you want.
Okay. No confession. So, this following goes as follows. So, my boyfriend is hopeless at buying gifts after the first 3 years of our relationship and is exceptionally pissed for gifts.
Go on, it's in there, go on, we'll just read them out.
I mean,
This is not us, this is someone else.
Yeah.
Who wrote it into our fault.
yeah, I decided to help him without him knowing, so whenever a birthday or anniversary is near, I'll log into his computer and start hunting for my dream gift. Cookies work a treat. He starts sending ads his way on his computer and his phone. He's oblivious that the hints have been caused by my searching. He'll buy a couple of products from his targeted adverts. He thinks the gifts are all his good work. He gets me a great gift, I get something I wanted, and all I ever want to return is a full blow job. Win-win for everyone. So those in a relationship, you're welcome. Go use my tactic. There you go. Well, indeed. So good to get good.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Why has no one ever thought of that before?
Probably are, but
Like, I'm being deadly serious. From now on, yeah? If you ever want something for your birthday, just literally get your partner's phone, computer, whatever, just go on the internet and just go and just search the things you
what
want.
you want,
That's it.
and then they'll go on and go, "Oh, look at that!
Why am I getting adverts for a particular watch?
You know what?
Perfume.
She'll like that." Boom, buy, or he'll like that. Boom, buy.
Yeah, they'll like that. Bang.
I'm amazing when it's actually, there you go.
Exactly. That's smart. That's really smart.
And then they're so surprised when they get it. Oh, look, oh, you knew exactly what
How
I
did you
wanted. Ha 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 ha. Pants off.
Hands down.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
bless. That's actually really smart. I like it. I
Yes.
rate that highly. As a 10 out of 10, recommend doing it.
Yeah.
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 I'm actually very impressed. I'd love to be like, have some go at you, but I can't because that's actually really smart. I like it. Now,
Very smart.
all you need to do is just, pick up voice and stuff, don't you? You talk about stuff, so just talk about things you want to know. Talk at the phone. I
Like
would
at the phone or an Alexa or something like that. Facebook.
Alexa's dead, actually.
Ears are everywhere.
Ears are.
Ears are everywhere. Even.
Big
Right.
Brother, yo!
Yeah.
That was a great program back in the day.
Yeah, before people were.
And yeah, it's stay after.
Yeah.
My favourite year was the year they had Nadia in it.
Who?
Nadia was. I'm pretty sure they were transsexual. And maybe. So it was something along them lines anyway.
Yeah.
And like, I think they won, to be fair. But it was the year that had Nicky Graham in it.
You know, it always made me laugh when they did the lives. And there was
Tell them not to swear.
yeah. Don't swear, they all go.
I think that was the year Pete Burn was in it as well. You
Yeah.
know, the one with the Tourette's. Like,
Yeah.
there was so many good people in that season. They had obviously Michelle and I think it was Stuart, the ones who may or may not have had sexy times under the table.
You know what? It's amazing. it's a show about celebrities stuffed in a house.
Well, it's not celebrities, where it was like they were general.
Or was it
people,
general people?
normal
At
people.
first, it was general.
And then they
people.
started chucking celebrities.
Yeah, and it's like that. Like it's with people, yeah, but it's like
Out of them all,
why is this TV?
Not a lot of them became like famous. Yeah, like there was a guy who won the first season, the Scouser. He was like a DIY guy where he ended up like making a decent business out of it. And the only other ones really is Rylan, who's actually done something half decent with it. Like there's not been anyone else really that's like gone leaps and bounds. Nikki Graham did a few bits and bobs. She ended up getting into porn. Well, she'd either done porn before or after, but it only really surfaced because of it. And now she's dead, and she's weird.
That's the way you said that. And as I said, it's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like.
And as I said, look at where she is now. She's
probably got one of the top 10 clips from what's it classed as? Reality? Is it reality?
It's reality.
Is it reality TV?
Yeah.
Well, is it? I don't know. Either way, who is she? Who is she? Who is she? It's the best clip ever.
Oh,
it's top 10 tier of just daft moments that you sit there and go, that's brilliant. Maybe I need that. Who is she? That's a sound alert.
Oh boy.
The person who wrote that confession. Who is she?
Oh god, confession room.
Brilliant.
Right. What's next? Top 5?
Have you got top 5?
Yeah.
Yay!
Star Wars canon.
Star Wars
Canon.
canon.
Yeah.
Oh. As in canon.
Yeah.
CANNON.
Yeah. Like canon events. Like events that built character. Or defined a character, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Top 5 Star Wars canon events.
Oh, jeez. Define a character.
Like change character.
Okay, so the top one has got to be Anakin Skywalker killing all the kids.
Or the 60s.
Well, no, because all the 66 didn't make Palpatine. Like it's a progressive bit.
Yeah.
The thing that really turned Anakin Skywalker to Darth Vader was him killing the kids.
When he realised when he was in council meeting, and it was Samuel L. Jackson's character who said, was it his character? Not grant you the thing.
The role of Master.
The role of Master, yeah.
And
that was a way.
It was a turning moment, but
yeah,
no,
he was like.
I wouldn't put that as top 5.
Have you not?
No, because like I said, like he was still salvageable.
Yeah.
Even though like he cut off Windu's arm and then Windu got killed by Palpatine, like he probably thought that was the pit that he was done for. It wasn't, because what he was basically saying is that he was doing the right thing, because he technically did have to stand trial.
Yeah.
So, what really was the snap wasn't killing all the kids, because if he hadn't killed all the kids, he was still technically in the right.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have. Well, he would have been in a bit of doo doo, but he wasn't completely. Only when he started killing the kids, it kind of like not good. He killed kids. God damn. I think I'm trying to think just like moments that made a character. He shot first with Han Solo. So it's set like when they're in the cantina and Greedo comes to him because he owes Jabba money.
Yeah.
In A New Hope.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what, Han shot first? He didn't. Greedo missed.
Yeah.
So Greedo, that whole debate of who shot first, it proves that Solo was, whilst he was a bit of a dodgy character in respect of like, could he be trusted and stuff like that, he was a man of his word.
Yeah.
And he paid as well for the cleanup. I think that was what people don't realise is like he actually has some morals, and that was like the setting for it. I'm gonna put that like
Mainly just you naming them because you're a bigger Star Wars fan than me.
Yeah. Django having his head cut off. in the second film. He's probably the making of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Because if Jango hadn't died, then he probably would just become a normal bounty hunter. He wouldn't have like a specific hatred for Jedi's. Okay. Which, if you follow the full story of Boba Fett, that's his main issue. Is he has a need to want to kill Mace Windu, and then when Mace Windu dies, he can't. He then just wants to kill all Jedi, and then Anakin takes it from him. But he doesn't realise. Well, he doesn't know Anakin's taking it from him. So then his only target then is Obi-Wan Kenobi because he's the only one he knows is still alive. Yeah. He can't find him. It's dead weird because obviously if you watch A New Hope, the deleted scenes from A New Hope, where Jabba the Hutt goes around the Millennium Falcon when they're loading it up, waiting for Luke and Kenobi to come. Jabba's saying like he owes him money. He's saying I've got a big deal. Basically, I'm off. He's saying like, I want to get all this money. I will pay you back plus more. On Boba Fett's with him. You know that Boba's linked to Jabba as well as part of the bounty hunter thing. So, but yeah, Jango getting his head cut off is what set Boba Fett on that. Whereas he might have had, because obviously Kamino was like the links to clones and stuff. Over time, he might have, you never know, some sort of alliance, and he could have been good. Like the end ends up turning into like a sort of hero after. I'd say Darth Vader throwing Palpatine off is a switch back. Kind of event, and then Kylo Ren killing Han Solo as fifth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because obviously like killing your own dad's one thing. Like what to do like when he's unarmed trying to make peace. And oh my days, he is bad.
He is bad.
He is bad. So yeah, I'd go with killing the kids, Django's head getting cut off.
Quite valid, this.
It is. What did I say? What did I say was third? Oh, there wasn't.
Boba. You said that. Yeah, I couldn't have said that.
Either way, yeah. I think I've covered 5 things anyway. So yeah, the Darth Vader killing Palpatine's for and killing Solo. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Yeah.
Hey, that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
No. Right.
I look so creepy. I look so creepy.
Why?
I am creepy.
Yes.
You're right there, my friend. Next!
We have a story. It's only a small one. Giggity.
Story time.
So it goes as follows. So when I was younger, as any kid would do, I'd go looking for Christmas presents. Found an old suitcase hidden at the back of my mum and dad's wardrobe. I went, found a key, thinking that would be exactly the hiding place for Christmas presents. Nope. It was full of porn mags, sex toys, and a blow-up doll. Say, I never went looking for Christmas toys again.
I'm pretty sure I read this one with Callum.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did.
Right.
And I think we did because you made a joke about, like, hopefully it was his dad's, but also his mum's, because if it's dildos and the sex toy and it's all his dad's, there's something that his mama don't know.
Oh boy.
Imagine as a kid, like, you've got to be like of a reasonable age to know everything and go in looking. You're probably talking like what, 10 to 13?
Yeah, you start
maybe
getting ideas.
So,
oh boy,
I like it.
I like it.
Right. Imagine though. Imagine just finding a big old massive dildo.
Sex doll as well.
And porn mags. It's got to be his dad. It's got to be his dad.
Got to be.
Got to be his dad.
It's his hidden stash.
Yeah. A dildo. His dad enjoys a little bit of pegging.
Nope.
Just saying. Baby.
Loves shoving it right up there himself.
Took a pump and twist motion. It's like boxing.
Yeah.
That's quite hard because you do that and then try and do that, and naturally this arm wants to go up and down, and that is just a disaster waiting to happen. I'm telling you, you can't. Either way, one of them's getting pulled the wrong way.
Oh boy. No, twisty.
I I've got a newfound respect for gays. I really do. That is some coordination I cannot do. Almost like that is some proper. To be able to separate your left and right hand is hard work. And to be able to get one to go forwards and backwards while the other one goes up and down.
Just go skiing. It's fine.
Yeah, but that's not exactly pleasuring yourself, though, is it?
I know, but
I mean, not unless you use a suction one, and then it's a bounce and just hold a hand, and then
oh, this took a turn.
Only slightly.
Only slightly.
Oh
Do
my
I do Would You Rather?
God. Is this from the app? The app.
The app.
The app. The app.
It's not in the forms, but so. You rather be born rich in a poor country or be born poor in a rich country?
Be born rich in a poor country?
Yeah. 80% agree.
Yeah. You think about it, like, hang on, let's pick a stereotypically third world country like India.
Yeah.
Which is known for poverty. And then you've got money. You just get elevated above everyone else anyway. And then you've got the chance to elevate yourself more, like Jamaica's like look at Cool Runnings. Like 3 of them dead poor, and then 1 of them's like, here's my money.
Here's money.
Money, 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 money. Dalla, dalla. Dalla, dalla.
Would you rather be stranded on an island alone or be stranded on an island with somebody?
Oh, someone I hate.
Then you could kill him and eat him.
Not even, maybe not eat him, just the fact that I know they're suffering is one thing. But when they try to fall asleep, I'm just going to go over and just pinch out one nose here. At a time.
And when they wake up, you'll be like, oh, what was that? What was that? You pinching my nose? And it's like, no, it's crab.
Crab was on you, mate.
Crabs, yeah. Coconut crabs. Love a bit of human meat. I love a bit. They love a bit of Amelia Earhart, you know? If you've ever heard of it. Not heard about Amelia Earhart? Maybe getting eaten by coconut crabs.
Is that what you reckon now?
So,
I know she disappeared, and that's about it.
Disappeared over the Pacific. They reckon crash landed on an island, uninhabited, only a small one, but there was coconut crabs there. So when they've found this island, they found like wreckage of a plane, and they reckon they found bones, and they reckon coconut crabs around, and they thought, you know, put 2 and 2 together and thought maybe coconut crabs have eaten. I mean, but they can't prove it, but that's what they reckon. So people have turned around and gone, right, yeah, it was coconut crab.
Got a Corona crown.
Corona crown. Yeah, that's what they reckon. I mean, they're not known to eat coconut crabs, but got some powerful claws on them.
I mean,
they are the biggest crabs.
No. I tried.
Enjoy some ASMR.
Get it in the bin.
It's somewhere over there.
Yeah,
so you'll never find
I'm
that
going to
out.
stand there at one point and go, ow!
You never find that. So what would you rather? Would somebody hate?
Yeah, that's right. At least I can entertain myself by punishing them.
Yeah, I'd say a low. 70% would rather be with someone.
Exactly. Yeah, at least you've got someone there to talk to.
Yeah.
And you also dislike them, so you're going to have a lot more fun knowing they're in pain. Thinking of ways to hurt them, and then maybe hurt them.
Ooh. I mean, I know what your answer's going to be. Would you rather Star Trek never created, Star Wars never created?
Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, I do
74% agree.
I do like both, to be fair, but I'm more of a Star Wars fan than a Trekkie. Whereas my dad is probably more of a Trekkie than a Star Wars fan. My dad's probably more of a Trekkie than he is a Star Wars fan, yeah.
Would you rather have free access to a cinema or have your own cinema room at home?
Oh, own cinema room at home?
Too right.
Means I'm doing well, fool.
77.
Yeah, you'd have to deal with other people in there.
Exactly.
You know, family.
Advert.
An advert.
Oh my God. I'll do one more and then
Okay.
something else.
You.
Way advert game that I'm way.
Dutchy just wants his app to work. But unfortunately, he gets an advert. For after so many would you warras, the app itself decides no. You can no longer look at this for free. And now Dutchy's happy because the lead's back.
This one's a good one. Would you rather go bald or be forever cursed to have terrible haircuts?
I mean, I used to shave my head bald in uni anyway,
Yeah.
so that wouldn't bother me. To be fair, the only annoying thing about being bald is in the hot weather you have to sun cream more on your body.
Yeah.
That's about it. I'd take a bald, yeah.
62%.
I mean, there's people who treasure their hair, so either way, that's a lose-lose
Yeah.
situation for them, but no.
That's riders.
It's dead easy. I'd be bald.
So
I said it, I used to be bald. And it's not like I've got much hair now, I want to get it cut and stuff like that.
yeah,
However, though, Lauren did point out I'm going really grey in some places.
I'm going grey.
Like,
Beard and
side of my face.
I went to our Darren and Ashley's listening Teddy. And first, my sister picked me up, and when we got there, everyone said, "Oh, you growing your beard, Craig?" So, "Oh, they see my family." And I goes, "There's a load of grey hairs in there." I went,
Go away. Go away. Get it in the bin.
had the ceremony, went back to Blundell's Hill Golf Club.
Yeah, it was.
After, yeah.
I was trying to work out from the pictures where they'd gone.
Yeah.
I originally thought it was right next to the church, and I thought, no, it's too small.
When we got there, sat down and went to our night, and I looked and there's been a load of hairs in her hair. And I went, "Yo, now you got hairs in your hair."
Oh, karma!
Makes sense because she is older, but
I mean, yeah, there was that fair. You're just like,
Ja! Upset me! No!
oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Question.
Dutchy sat there going,
just like,
just laughing. Who's grey now?
we're all grey. We've all got grey hairs.
Lauren called me salt and pepper. Didn't go grey. Like, after I'd cut, I kind of trim and stuff, it's like, oh, salt and pepper. I was like, no, I do not approve of this.
Right, here's a question.
No. Oh.
Says, right lads, I read a stupid news article that people think of certain colours for certain genres of music. It says, so grab a pen and paper or something to write with and see if you get the same colours for colouring.
Okay.
If you can.
Oh, actually, I think I got paper actually.
Yeah. So we'll name the genre of music, we'll write something down, what colour, and then we'll read them out after. So we get the same ones.
Paper.
Need a pen. We only need one each, but there you go. Oh God!
Catch.
I caught it. Yes. And good. Okay. So.
Oh, are they give us genres of music? Have they all? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read them out. We'll write a colour down.
Okay.
Each of this. Yeah. After. Right. So first one's rock. Ooh. What you associate that genre with?
Okay.
What colour?
Okay.
Yep. Rap.
Ooh.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna put this. Ready?
Yeah.
Pop.
Okay.
R&B.
Yeah, done.
Country.
Oh. I changed that to.
You could probably have the same colours for different ones.
No, I know.
No?
I was caught between two.
Yeah.
Right.
Jazz.
Okay.
Metal.
Yeah.
And then final one, dance.
Okay.
Mine are probably... Right, okay, so, first one, rock.
Want me red?
Red.
Yeah.
I went with black.
Okay. No, cause that's
for
why
me.
I was like that, because
Yeah.
in my head I thought the difference between like rock and metal. That was the difference to me. So like a dark colour but not dark, but like that's why I went with red, because obviously you've still got like, anger in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I went with.
I went with black. Rap.
Brown.
I had brown. There you go.
So racist. Tell me it's not.
It can't be because we got Eminem in there.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but
I know what you mean.
yeah.
I just went brown. Pop.
Pink.
I went with blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I thought blue or pink, but then I thought no, because I always associate blues with blue
Yeah.
and jazz with blue.
Yeah.
That's what I always associate them with. So yeah, pink with pop.
R&B.
Orange.
I went with gold.
Gold.
Yeah. Because of all like the gold chains that they, the jewelry that they always wear and stuff like that. So I also assume.
I didn't think of gold.
Country.
Yellow.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking country like dirt. And...
No. Think about it. Country music is just yellow. Country yellow. Yellow.
Oh, yeah,
yellow.
Yeah. Jazz.
Blue.
I went with yellow. Because I'm thinking of the instruments, like the trumpets and saxophone and all that.
Yeah, I'd always put blue with blues
and
that sort of genre. So
metal,
black. Ooh.
I'm thinking of like the band names are always coloured silver or grey or something like that. Black.
Yeah, I suppose. I'd always had metal as black too.
And dance.
White.
I want white. Hey! There you go. See, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's little
like
brain teaser.
There you go.
Get me thinking.
Right.
It hurt. Thanks for
that. It hurts.
No need.
It's like off. Happy Gilmore. My fingers hurt. That makes me laugh. It's just like my fingers hurt.
So can I tell you for one glass of milk? Can I tell you for one glass of shut the hell up? Such an underrated movie.
God. Now you were going to sleep. What? Put you to sleep. Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, I love that film.
My fingers hurt.
Why would you go home? Why would you go home? Are you to go for your home? Answer me!
You're gonna die, clown! I hate that clown.
What? I can't do it! It's all in the hips.
He's in detention, baby.
2020 like turns up and he's like, thanks for dressing up. Hey, if I see myself in pants like that, I have to kick my own ass. But they use it in so many other things. Now I think that there was like a bit with in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Adam Sandler's in a auction house, and he's like, he goes, Adam Sandler, he goes, yeah, I collect antiquities. I'm a serious person. I'm writing a movie about the Russian Revolution. He's like, oh yeah, who does Kevin Spacey pay? Like, no, it's a serious movie. Chatsky. Well, he says, thanks for dressing up, by the way. So, like, his little hat tip for Happy Gilmore, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's great. I love Happy Gilmore. I think it's great. It's when he hits the guy out the house, he's like, you just hit that Why? He should have been standing there. Like, it's his house. You just smashed his window, of course he's going to be standing there. Your kids are going to pay for that. Ow! And then they hit it out the window, don't they?
Yeah.
The wife out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get back inside. Oh, great film. Step right up, guys. Come see the amazing golf ball wacko guy.
Wacko guy.
Oh, good times. I'm going to watch that tomorrow now.
Oh, boy.
That will be my work movie. Happy Gilmore. Great film. Absolutely 10 out of 10 film. I love Mo Adams' films, to be fair.
Yeah.
I like Me Machine.
Can't beat the one.
Hey, water boy! Gatorade's better, you dumb water! My mama said. Crocodiles are angry because good devil and teeth and no toothbrush.
I like Vicky too. And she showed me her boobies and I like them too. Oh, God.
Remember that time when Baba Boucher he got pants and he ran to the touchline ass.
Remember Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Bulldogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
It's the kid man and he's got that voice. He's great.
No one understands him.
No.
He just goes up to and goes,
So he reminds me of the guy who plays Filch when he's in Hot Fuzz. You said the edge, all could do. Going down his spoon review. What's he running about?
Yeah. Oh, you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it all night long. Oh no, what's like again?
And Super Skip, we did everything for him, Sunday, didn't he? Longest yard. Come on, get that old ass of yours in the end zone. We got to win this thing.
Oh,
if
God.
anyone else could play Gru, it's probably Steve Buscemi.
It is. It's gotta be.
Oh, fun times. What's next?
So.
What have we got left? We're running out of stuff.
Yeah, we've not got any game to be.
Listen, people.
Got any game to be.
Send us things. Let's I'm going to put it on Twitter again, on Facebook again. I'll send it to random people. Do us a favour, share this and get people to fill it in for us.
Share the hell out of this.
Yes.
I think that's it,
Looking
really.
at you.
In all fairness, there is confessions.
Let's go with one more confession. Okay.
Send it.
I don't have one for confessions.
So, me and my parents are moving to this new house over the summer, and the new home allows pets like birds and stuff. So I've been, still am, working around the house for a couple extra quid. Yesterday, I decided I was going to go the extra mile and clean the bathroom top and bottom, even in the really dusty spots. I climb onto the counter where the sink is so I can get the shelf above the mirror no one uses because it's all dusty. When I get up there, there is a light bulb sitting on top. I figured it was broken or something, so I just threw it over my shoulder. Then I hear it. I'd see the bulb landed in the toilet. I didn't want to obviously put my hand in the toilet, so I just decided I would do it after I was done cleaning the shelf. Like I said, the shelf was really dusty. So I used a lot of kitchen roll, get it all off, and when aiming for the bin can next to the toilet, some landed in the toilet. Couldn't see the light bulb when I went down to flush the toilet. Hence, the bulb got flushed down and I was panicked. I called my mum, who was at work, told her simply that the toilet was clogged and I couldn't unclog it, so she explained how to turn the water off, blah blah blah. I never told her about the light bulb. Eventually, I came home from work and brought this blue liquid stuff from the shop that's supposed to get rid of clogged toilets. I highly doubted it would work, but it actually effing did. My mum didn't really care, but she thought the toilet was clogged with like a kitchen roll paper, not a light bulb. Still doesn't know, but the toilet is somehow working good.
Just shot in half. Hang on, how does it not break?
Surely it must have got shattered at some point while trying to flush it or unclog it.
Maybe when it depends. Because I mean, like, there's no guarantee it's for a British person.
Yeah.
So I think Australia have the same America has got more water in the bowl.
same.
Like America's weird. Like
I didn't when we
their
stayed.
toilet bowl's like 50% water. It's weird.
No, the toilet's just the same as over here in Australia.
So, but there's countries where it filled up more with water.
Yeah.
In that case, so just hit the water and you got more surface area, haven't you?
The house we stayed in, it's a normal toilet that we used to.
I mean, it's a shot though.
Yeah.
Shot. Imagine that. Oh.
Oh, I'll get it after.
I'd got it out straight away.
Yeah.
That
I'd have been like, no.
Then again, no, my luck would be I'd put my hand in and it would have shot and I'd be like, ah!
No, your hands covered in broken glass and toilet water.
No, first, toilet water's clean.
Well, it is, yeah. Unless you just pissed it.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if it, yeah, or,
crapped in it.
Yeah, it's like if you've been in the toilet and you've not flushed, then you dirty animal.
Yes.
And then, secondly, if you've not,
it's fresh
clean.
water.
It's basically fresh water.
Yeah.
You can let you drink from it if you were weird. You're a pedophile.
Yes.
Technically, it's not a swear. It's a generic term. That's a generic term. It's an official term. Something put in newspapers, so therefore it's not a slur. Yeah. Smart.
We'll try it.
I mean, it's gonna win next week. Go back to swearing.
Back to swear next
This week's episode, best behaviour.
Oh, I did want to bring up. It's off topic.
When do we ever stay on topic?
That we're not mentioning a certain historic person.
We've done well, actually. Yeah.
My TikTok FYP is weird at times because
Is it pure that person?
yeah, but
It's like
it's
you've not
where-
mentioned him recently. Mention him.
Yeah.
Mention him. Mention him.
no word of a lie. I went on the other day just to have a scroll through 3 videos in a row. Captioned Austrian singer sings, and it's goes from everybody wants to rule the world. This is actually I want to play it now. I've not saved it, but I will search it. Sings other songs as well, but 3 in a row of Austrian painter sings. I'm just like, oh my god, what in the hell? I'm gonna search it right now,
I'm so tired.
and I want you all.
I've been up since 4 a.m. What is my life?
Here it is. Oh, is that the whole thing? Hang on.
Dutchy got messed up.
What is love as well? Why is it not playing the whole thing?
We could be in a microphone. It's loud.
What the hell?
We broke the microphone last week by playing things down it, so let's maybe not do that.
Okay.
I should say I broke it by playing things down it. However, though, what was dead funny was when we played Among Us after Money in the Bank.
Oh my god!
And I've never had so much fun with a soundboard in my life. Because literally, it was dead quiet, dead peaceful, and everyone's concentrating on the game. And I was like, it's too good of an opportunity not to not do it. Super loud.
It's super loud.
So Bertie in the process, because he basically recorded everything on his OBS of making an Among Us themed YouTube video. He's split into 2 parts because there's so many good things in it.
Okay.
Even though we didn't play for that long and there was only a few of us in there, he's got some great clips from it.
Okay.
And my favourite one is when Ace joined us. Literally, I've got it, but the sound quality of the Discord's too low. Because I hadn't tested it beforehand.
Oh, that was brilliant.
It was brilliant. So basically, Ace joined us, but he was staying at all down the we were staying with my siblings. And was like, I'm not on Discord because I'm not at home. Yeah, no worries. We started a game, first game with Ace in, and Bertie straight away, emergency button. It's the new guy, he's too quiet. I was like, don't be that person, just don't. No,
as soon as you said that, Bertie votes, I vote.
Yeah, literally straight away pair and vote.
Because I thought, oh, everyone else is just going to
Do you know
skip.
what I never clicked onto? When I watched back my clip, there was only one skip, which was me. Ace voted for himself. I was like...
And Bertie said it. If Ace is the imposter,
And he was. It just went.
comes up,
The imposter
Ace was the imposter, and we all just
were gone. We were rinsed.
Game
It was
over.
so funny.
We win. Quickest game of Among Us ever.
Oh, it was so stupid and so brilliant at the same time. It's like, it can't be him. Can't be them. Oh my god. It's like when the ones who the other video where the guy pressed the button and he goes, it's the red guy because he says shut the start. And they put out red and they were the imposter.
Red's imposter. Okay, vote. Done.
Why? Because they say shut the start. It's up there with that. It's gotta be. It's just ridiculously stupid. So yeah. Yeah, if Birchie's put it out by the time I record, Birchie will talk about it. Oh my word. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. It's stupid and brilliant in the same way. You just can't go wrong with it.
God damn. Birchie's idea.
Yeah. It was so funny. That's why I miss like having little community nights like that. Just that things. 1 minute 23, there's me going. We'll keep it short.
Shortish.
Yeah, we have had longer ones.
Who the?
Nope.
Oh, nearly.
Whoops.
Embarrassing.
I stopped it before the disgusting went on.
Okay. You can play disgusting.
Disgusting!
There's not a minute. Hang on. I can let you.
Embarrassing.
Let the games begin.
Have you never seen me before?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Stupid idiot.
I hope my mum thinks watching. Listening to this. You stupid idiot. Deal with it soon.
Oh well.
Get it in the bin. Put me man in the bin.
Oh dear.
I came out with it the other day. I wasn't even thinking. Someone said, "I'll get in the bin." They were like,
What?
it's the wrong crowd every time. Every time I come out with something that'd be hilarious, the people who understand it. I found out people at least started watching them as well.
I think.
Yeah. I was like, oh no.
Wait. I've got the song of it.
Sugar blood.
No. Austrian paint.
Alright. Thing is, I go and play Sugar Black, but because it's not thingy, this code's not linked onto this scene, I'd have to change scene to another scene to get Sugar Black to play. I'll do that. Sugar Black! Such a great sound. I need to set it up as a command, Mary. Channel points. Sugar Black!
Do it.
It's going to be a lot. I'll be playing like, I might play on you. I'm a stream.
Do it.
I'll be like a dead thing, and I know exactly who it'll be, you or Callum. Sugar Blood!
Yeah. Imagine both at the same
I'd have to put a timer on it. It's such a stupid sound, but it's so brilliant at the same time. So, this time next week, we may have news. News. Is it? No, we won't. Maybe we do. We are. I am working on things in the background, basically. I need to get a few sponsors. Maybe, hopefully. I'll message on the Instagram. See what we can do. See if we can reach out and get a discount code for that. Other coming companies. We may have some deals with, and then September, that's when I'm going to get Johnny B on. Who's the guy who started House Party? So we can get him on board.
Music.
No, not even just music. Just because there's such a big fan base. If we can actually get to the point where we can do a podcast and regularly not swear.
I can't see that, but
I can't see it, but they've got studios. So what I'm saying is, and he's always looking for like radio. Because that you basically can put out. Actually, if you are a DJ, by the way, this may sound daft. If you're a DJ and you've got some sort of relative radio experience in terms of any sort mid-table, low-table, or stuff like that, or you're a decent DJ and you reckon you could do radio, message me. Because I'll put you in contact with Johnny because he's looking for DJs for house party radio. So it's obviously mainly house party, dance type music and stuff like that, remixy type stuff. But if you think you've got the knack for radio, predominantly British, I think. I can't see him going overseas yet. I don't think he's got that yet. But yeah, if you are a DJ, let me know. Let me talk to you.
let me talk to you.
Yeah. People have been slagging him off as well, aren't they? He's too much like The Rock. No, he's not. He's like an attitude era
We got
superstar.
asked about that, and then it turned around. So yeah, when he was in high school, that's all he saw, Rock and Austin.
Yeah.
And I said, if you want to compare me to them, that's fine, but
Yeah.
I am.
LA9. Yeah. I still think you made the right choice putting on Priest. Everyone will hate me for it.
Even Triple H said, "Good film." He said in the press conference after, I know a lot of people alienate to him, but
the fact that he's not won, right? You've got to think there's an eight with Triple H. He understands that if someone's over, they need a title soon. The way Theory's going, the perfect person for him to face at SummerSlam might be LA Knight. Because I don't see him feuding with anyone really and stuff like that. He keeps doing the whole, I beat John Cena at WrestleMania. That's about it, all he's got. So, maybe LA Knight could be the one to take it from him. The problem is, obviously, with WWE, they won't change too many titles in one go. No. And I think SummerSlam is set for Reigns to drop his.
I still reckon they'll wait for next.
No, it's
a big thing that Reigns going to drop it.
So title reigns, because you've got your phone to hand. Look at WWE title reigns and how long they're, because obviously you've got like ones from like the 60s and 70s, which are like daft times, but they were only defended like twice a year maybe. And he kept holding for so much longer. Mm-hmm. So I want to know where he ranks on the all-time list now. And then how many days he's got to get to the next one. He might put him to top 3 if there's enough days between now and Mania, like you said.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, hang on, hurry up. Precious time scale here, Craig.
SW Tyrus. So,
Bruno Sammartino's topping.
Yeah, 2,800. And then Bob Backlund, 2,135. Hulk Hogan, 1,474.
Oh.
I don't think it's updated. No, it might be.
1, 4, what? 7, 4. Oh,
it's going in with it. So, Bruno's first with 2,800.
What's Hogan?
Hogan, 1,470.
What's Reigns on now?
Reigns.
Where's he placed on that list? He's on like 1,050 now. Wait,
I'm trying.
Yeah, yeet. Please be careful. I don't want to scratch my table. Da 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 da. I mean, I do like this actually. Very evenly weighted. Would you say? So you said it's garden axe. Not just because of its weight, or could you legitimately use that as a garden axe?
You could probably.
So you're saying a standard axe that you just buy could be used as a throwing axe or not? Because I thought the handles were different for that reason. There as well, by the way.
I know.
Oh, baby.
Roman, I know.
Not hard.
I'm searching it. It's coming up with different results.
That's just stupid. Search for Roman Reigns' current title reign.
That's what I've done.
Okay, and what's it give it?
At first, it says in 2022 became the longest reigning Universal
Right,
Champion.
go to Wikipedia.
That's
Because
what
some absolute sad act will have updated that for days. He's over 1,000 though, isn't he?
Yeah. It's from his Universal, but then they're not counting his WWE Championship reign.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care about that.
It's weird.
Go on, how many days do you reckon?
Over 1,100.
You reckon it's 1,100?
Well, he reached 1,000 after this year's WrestleMania.
Let's say it's what?
1,050.
1,050. So even if it's 1,050, that would take us past SummerSlam next year. I can't see them doing that. That is too long. Have the title on him. The fact he's got over 1,000 days is ridiculous now, which is why I think the hard pressed Jim Uso to win it, because he's now had his first loss. He's had his first pinned defeat in 3.5 years.
He is the 5th longest world champion.
Right. So what's
1,040 plus?
Right. So what's number 4?
Number 4.
He might get him past that. Is it? No, won't be Flair because he was different company at the time.
Is Bruno Sammartino again? 1,237.
Even
he held it twice.
That
for very long time.
That would put it WrestleMania time.
Yeah.
I can't.
And then after that, in 5th, it says here 5th. Pedro Morales 1,027.
He passed
now
that.
Roman's
He's gone
past that, yeah.
So I can't see them putting Roman to WrestleMania. I can see him dropping it to Uso.
Yeah.
So I reckon Jimmy Uso wins, and I reckon we get 6 months maximum out of Jimmy. Main event Jimmy Uso as champion, and I think Survivor Series, if they go War Games or whatever, is the time it'll all switch.
Yeah.
And I reckon they will go with Sammy, Kevin Owens. So Kevin turning on Sammy.
Yeah.
So I reckon they'll drop the tag title. They'll lose the tag titles to someone, whoever it is. Drop the tag titles. Maybe at War Games, Survivor Series, around that general time. Kevin Owens turns on Sammy
again.
Beats the out of him. Absolutely, like mauls him so he becomes injured. He's out for a bit of time. KO then uses that and gets himself in the title picture. He beats Jimmy Uso, takes the title. Sammy comes back at the Rumble, wins the Rumble. And it sets up Sammy and KO for Mania.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing they've got left to do. I'd like that. Right? And then maybe you can also bring Reigns back in if you want to come back at that point. A similar angle of he then goes after Jimmy, being like, "You've dropped my title, so I lost to you. You became the tribal chief. Whatever. Now you've lost the titles for the family." Goes after Jimmy. Maybe then The Rock gets involved if they get back and stuff like that. Yeah, that's when they get their own versus Rock match that they've been trying to work for like 3 years. But
what's amazing is in the list of longest title reigns, got Pedro Morales, who's now 6. After him is CM Punk. That's a huge.
Well, exactly, because you're in a time where you're not going to. Well, you're not going to stick a belt on a champion for over 2 years.
No.
So the fact they did it with Punk was mad anyway. Over a year.
Yeah.
Whoever sold this tribal chief story idea,
Yeah.
bloodline story idea, someone at WWE, because you think 3 years, that's pre-Triple H having the full ball. So he's got to be half involved. So's Vince. So obviously Roman's a big Vince guy anyway.
Yeah.
So he was always going to back him. But to come up with this story, it can't just be right. It's got to be half the talent as well. And bringing Heyman in with great shout as well, because he's got a lot of pull. A lot in there. Is that's the time for it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot!
Yeah.
Get us talking. I got myself talking. Yeah, 1 minute 37 plus the break in the middle. So
Yeah.
that's a very good time. Follow all our like all our I suppose. I'm gonna beat them out as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
we both failed.
I failed twice. But yeah, so follow all our stuff on social media. I'm gonna start trying to get TikToks back out again. It's really hard to do most of it. She said I'm off the thing now anyway.
No.
But yeah, and then I'm gonna start working on getting episodes in the bank in case we can't record. But then also it might give us a little bonus content to drop every now and then.
Yeah.
Like we've got an interview with such a person. Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
true.
Gonna go down that line, and then I also want to start once Paisley hits school. That's when we're gonna have more fun.
Yeah.
Because I just want to do just daft gaming and daft events with you.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm off and Paisley's in school and Lauren's in work and Lucy's in school, I'll be like, I'm going axe throwing.
Yeah.
I'll have Dutchy teaches monks and yeet. Yeah. Little daft things like that. I'll have loads of fun in real life content.
Life.
But yes, follow us all, like our stuff, all that nonsense. This is rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, rude to me.
Yeah, but you deserve it. I've not got enough hands to hold all the axes.
I know to throw it.
What?
Nah, see?
It's so heavy. And is it like at the bottom? Is it? Was it?
Yeah, pretty much. I hold it like sort of just above the bottom.
Yeah.
Both hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
It actually feels lighter like that than it does
Yeah.
like that. I see your
That's
point.
it.
Because you go dominant hand over the top, and then
Yeah.
weak hand over.
Yeah.
Don't cut the curtain.
I always back over.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to it out here, was I? Oh, we've done it again. I mean, alright, we survived most of it. So we get the bit. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Get a Dutchy with the axe.
Uh-huh.
If you don't hear him from